Students, this is part 7 of chapter working of institution, and this is the last topic, which is the judiciary and what is the need of judiciary and what is judiciary. First, judiciary is a setup of the court system which is which has been set up to settle down the disputes that arises between a person with another person or between the governments. So, what is the need of judiciary? It is to protect the laws, to maintain peace and integrity, to solve the disputes between people versus people, public versus government, state versus central government. And what is Indian judiciary system? In Indian judiciary system, the highest court is Supreme Court, then High Court is the highest court at state level, then District Court, then Local Court. So Indian judiciary is an independent institution. It means that it is not under the control of the legislature or the executive. The judges do not act on the direction of the government or according to the wishes of the party in power. That is why all modern democracies have courts that are independent of the legislature and the executive. India has achieved this. The judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court, these are appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister and the consultation with the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. In practice, it now means that the senior judges of the Supreme Court select the new judges of the Supreme Court and the High Courts. There is a very little scope for the interference of the political executive. The senior most judge of the Supreme Court is usually appointed as the Chief Justice. Once a person is appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court or the High Court, it is nearly impossible to remove him. It is as difficult as removing the president. A judge can be removed only by an impeachment motion passed separately by the two-third members of the two houses. Means to remove the Chief Justice or the main judge of the High Court, we have to pass an impeachment proposal in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha both. The judiciary in India is also one of the most powerful in the world. The Supreme Court and the High Court have the power to interpret the constitution of the country. They can declare invalid any law of the legislature or the action of the executive, whether at the union level or at the state level.